Oh, right. Thank you so much for coming out this evening. And so a pose I don't teach a lot is child's pose, which is kind of weird because it's supposed to be a real easy pose. And people have asked me why I don't teach it a couple people. And the couple reasons I don't often teach it is one, I think it breaks the flow, and I like to get into the flow, which gets us into that like the yogic space, which is what we're kind of going for. But the second and probably the more specific reason is when I started doing yoga as a student, my right knee was really messed up and I couldn't close the knee all the way. And in order to do child's pose, I had to do that. It was this kind of like frustrating, it was this pose that was supposed to be this easy childlike rest pose. And I couldn't do it. I didn't like beat myself up or anything, but I could never do it. And they would teach it in a lot of the studio classes. And I would just be like on hands and knees because I couldn't close the knees all the way down. But it is a cool pose. And surprisingly, although it got really into my knees, it is a pose that's kind of a little bit for the low back. It has a nice stretch of the low back. So today, I think we're going to start with child's pose. And I'll do my best because since I never teach it, I'm not like really good at talking about it. But we're going to see. It should be easy enough. It's child's pose. So I'm going to scoot back here and talk a little bit, and I need to go far enough back so you can see my my whole body. So the one thing for me is I normally want the knees far enough apart so that the knees can almost come outside of the rib cage. And then I'm sitting on the heels, and I'm so glad that my knee can actually bend like this now. I literally used to wear a brace for almost all the time, except for in the yoga class, I'd take it off. And the body is awesome. It heals itself, over time. So I'm on the laces part of the feet, the toes are pointing back, and I have the knees far enough apart that I can kind of get inside again with my torso. I'm gonna just put the hands and then walk ourselves out. Now, some people do child's pose with the hands back, like kind of on the hips. I like it forward. I got to go back further so we can really lengthen out, and then we put the forehead on the mat and on the floor. So let's take a few breaths here, and I can really feel that stretching across the low back. It's actually really nice there. We're just going to keep sinking down and reaching out and out. So as we reach out, we're lengthening further across the back. And we're going to take a few breaths here today, just in child's pose. And then, like I said, some people teach this, and I've seen it taught by the same person both different ways. You keep the head down, you can bring the hands all the way back, like to the feet, and just kind of hold here. It doesn't stretch the back as long at the top, but I can still feel the low back getting the stretch from this pose. And we'll take a few breaths here. Good. And let's just come straight to hands at the top of the mat. And just take a moment here in hands and knees coming out of child's pose. So shoulders over wrists, and today we're going to get right onto it, so you can go real easy and take your time. You don't have to push real hard. And then as we get warm, which is why we do the sun salutations at the beginning, then we can push if we choose to. So let's step back to the top of push-up. Belly and legs tight. We're going to take a few breaths here and get our breathing happening, drawing the breath in through the nose and out through the nose. Just a couple more. We are clenching the core. We are clenching the legs. We're going to maintain that clench as we lower down. And you can drop the knees down on the first one and lower down, and then shift a little forward. So you got to shimmy or roll forward. Up dog, tight legs, third eye, looking, shoulders away from the ears. And then down dog, we're going to tuck the toes, feet 2 fists apart. And we'll bend one leg, push the opposite heel towards down, stepping a little bit back and forth in place. Good. And then walk your way to the top of the mat with the feet together. Legs straight, hands can be on the ground, or for me, I'm going to have on the shins. I'm going to look up, pulling the shoulder blades together. Put a forward fold on the out breath. Let's engage the core on this first one. Sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling, hands in prayer to the ceiling. And then we're going to come down through the heart center. Push into the earth. We're going to circle all the way back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding again, fingers low. We look up. We're going to step back, top of push-up again. Belly and legs tight. We're going to lower down, drop down. Up dog, roll a little forward, looking third eye. And down dog, pulling up and back. And if you want, up on the toes on the in-breath, down with the heels on the out-breath. Otherwise, staying still, trying to look at the navel. Breathing. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. Forward fold. I engage the core again, all the way back up to the sky. Down through the heart center, push into the earth. Circle back up on the in-breath. Breathing out, forward folding, again, fingers low. We'll look up, flatten the back. Let's step again, top of push-up. Lower drop. Up dog, third eye. And down dog, looking at navel. Very nice breathing here. And remember, you can rest anytime you want. And child's pose is an okay rest. And we're going to breathe here. Good. Walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up. Forward fold. Come on, all the way back up. Really get those hands in prayer up to the ceiling, and I'm going to go back in case you need to see. We're going to look up and lengthen up, and if you want to arch back a little bit, go ahead. And then arms again right down at the sides. So again, feet together, big toes touching, ankles apart. And let's do the second half. So we sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward folding again, fingers low. Look up, flatten the back, step, top of push up again, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side warrior one, right foot steps, left foot turns out, knee over the ankle, arms up. If you want to reach the left arm forward for a moment, you're welcome to. Great, let's touch the sky again. And then hands back down, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side, stepping, right foot turns out, back up. If you want to reach the right arm forward, you're welcome to. And we touch the sky, and great, hands back down again, step back, lower drop, up dog and down dog, and very nice breathing right here. All right, walk or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold. Feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do it again, sit in chair. Great. Up, over, forward folding, fingers low. We look up, we step back, top of push up again, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one again. Back up, hands in prayer to the ceiling, lengthening up, looking up. Great, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left side please, right foot turns out, back up, hands in prayer to the ceiling again, lengthening up, breathing in the nose. Great, hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog, and very nice, we stay here. All right, step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, we forward fold, feet and knees together, sitting in chair, standing, shoulders back, tight core. Let's do a couple more of these. We sit in chair again. Right, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, top of push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one, back up, hands in prayer above the head, lengthening up. If you want to arch back, you're welcome to. Excellent. Hands back down, step back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, left foot stepping, please. Right foot turns out, up again. Hands in prayer to the ceiling, lengthening up, pull the core in, maybe arch back. Very nice. Hands down again, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And great, we're gonna breathe right here. And step hop, top of the mat. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees sitting in chair, standing, arms down, shoulders back. Great, one more with a couple extras. Sit in chair. Good, up, over, forward folding. We look up, we step back, again, top of push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog, right side, warrior one, left foot turns out, back up, arms up. Good, arms out in front, palms facing the ceiling. We're gonna stay right here and breathe. Let's turn the palms to face, and we're gonna open up, maybe look up. Wide hands, breathing in the nose. Turn the palms to face the ceiling, hands in prayer straight up to the moon. Length, arch it back. Great, hands down again, stepping back, lower drop, up dog, down dog, and left side stepping, right foot turns out, back up. Once we got a stable foundation, arms out in the front, we're gonna breathe right here. Turn the palms to face, open up, maybe look up. Palms face the sky, up together, lengthening, arching back. Very nice. Hands down again. Go ahead, step back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And we stay right here breathing. Great. Step hop, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees together. Let's sit in chair. So we're going to twist right elbow outside of the left leg. Try not to swing the hip out on the right. Try to keep the tail pointing straight back. Hands pull in towards the chest, fingers towards the face. You're going to stay here. I'm going to look at the feet. You could look up where the elbow is pointing. You could open the arms. Let's keep breathing. Excellent. Forward fold for a moment as a rest. And let's sit in a chair again. Very nice. We'll twist the other side. Left elbow outside. Try not to swing the tail around. It's hard to kind of tell, so just kind of get a feel for it. Fingers up towards the face. Breathe here. Great. Forward fold again. Take the feet apart. Hips or shoulders. Grab the elbows. Let everything fall off your back. And just hang here. You're welcome to bounce if you prefer. You may wish to engage the core. On an in-breath, touch the sky all the way up. On an out-breath, all the way down. We're going to grab the big toes with the peace fingers. Toes hold the fingers down, elbows away, head down, breathing. Good, back up, touch the ceiling again. And yep, back down. Hands on the feet from the front, toes on the wrists. Pull up on the feet if you like. Lengthen the spine down through the top of your head. All right, please stand, top of the mat, feet back together, big toes touching, ankles apart, maybe thumbs out. Let's just take a couple of breaths right here. All right, let's sit in chair. Good. Up, over, forward, folding, fingers low. We look up, flatten the back. We're stepping again, top of push-up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Warrior two, please, on the right, heel to heel, wrist to wrist, knee over ankle, like shoulders. Breathing, looking at the right hand, you could engage the core. Straight the leg in the front for triangle. We reach a little forward and out. Right hand down, left arm up. We stay here. And both hands on the shin for a moment. We're going to shorten the stance. You could stay here if you want to twist. Back of the hand outside of the leg, right arm up, gripping the toe, leg straight, feet flat. Maybe the hand gets down, maybe it doesn't. Lengthen the spine, lengthen the breath. Very nice. Hands down again, step back, lower and drop, up dog, down dog, left side, warrior two. Up again, heel to heel, wrist to wrist. We're going to stay here. Straight the leg in the front. Let's reach out a bit. Triangle, left hand down, right arm up. If you look down, you want to see the foot. If you look up, you want to see the hand. And both hands on the shin. Let's shorten the stance a couple of inches. Twisting if you like. Keep that left hip in. Breath, length of the back. Excellent. Hands down. Step all back again. Lower and drop. Up dog. And down dog. And we're going to stay right here, breathing, looking at the knees of the navel. All right, step or jump, top of the mat, toes together. We look up, forward fold, feet and knees, Badakanasana. Standing tall, shoulders back. Let's continue. We sit in chair again. Up, over, forward folding. We look up, step back, top push up, lower drop, up dog, down dog. Right foot again, warrior two, back up. Tight core, light shoulders, breathing, looking at the right hand. We're going to do extended side angle, the center of the right forearm on the leg, out near the knee, left arm up and over. You're welcome to put the right hand on the ground. We're going to keep reaching and breathing. Good. Back to warrior two. You're welcome to keep the back foot flat. You're welcome to come to the ball of the foot. We're going to swing the left arm all the way through. Bring that elbow outside of the leg, hands in prayer, and turn the fingers to the face. We're going to stay here. You could even put the knee down if you prefer. Excellent. Hands top of the mat again. Step back, top of push up, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And left side, please step in warrior two. Give it a couple moments here, breathing. Left forearm on the leg, right arm up and over. If you put the hand down on the other side, you're welcome, of course, to do the same here. Good. Back to warrior two. Your choice with the back foot. We're going to swing that right arm through, elbow outside. Hands in prayer, pull in, fingers towards the face. You're welcome to even put the knee down and take it easy. Keep on breathing. Very nice. Again, hands down, step on back, lower drop, up dog, and down dog. And then whatever foot you want to step into horse so that if you need to face the device. I stepped right, I moved my mat, so it doesn't matter. Toes splayed, knees open, put the hands on the knees, nice and heavy. So we feel the heavy feet, we feel the heavy hands. Make everything else a little loose. Rotate that right shoulder forward. And then the left. And then a little back and forth. Good. Let's come up and push the walls out. So we are holding the arms up, but we're gonna, you can even move a little bit. Let's keep everything loose, but the feet heavy. And let's breathe here. Very nice. Please stand. Turn those feet so they run straight forward, back to front. And we're gonna reach all the way up and then all the way down with the hands right underneath the shoulders, fingertips on the line, the big toes are made. Maybe palms down, head lengthening down. We're gonna breathe here and hang. Good, back up, reach out to the ends of the fingers. Behind the back, we're gonna grab hands together, intertwining fingers. You can push palms together. And on an out breath, we're gonna forward fold again, lifting the arms up off the back. Breathing here. Good, back up, touch the ceiling on this one. And back down, grabbing the shins, the ankles, or the big toes with the peace fingers, elbows pulling away from the ears, top of the head reaching down. Stay down low, both hands over to the right for a moment. And over to the left for a moment. Great, let's stand and let's just chill out for a second. Woo, shoulders back, tight core. We're gonna stand on the left foot and we're gonna do warrior number 3. You can bring the hands to the heart or even Superman or free fall, lots of variations on that. We're gonna lift the right foot up, seeing if the body can be parallel to the earth, except for the straight standing leg. And we're gonna stay here. If you like, Ardha Chandrasana, left hand down, right arm up, breathing here. Switching the hands if you like, the hip does drop down. It is a tough pose. All right, stand, shake it out if you like. We're going to be on the right foot and we'll do warrior 3 here. Whatever you did with the hands, you can do the same. Left leg comes up. And breathe. If you like, right hand down, left arm up. And switch the hands. All right, stand, step it out. Man, tree feels like such a relief after those. We're gonna do tree standing on the left foot. We're gonna grab the right ankle, see if we can get the lock. You can even hold it there. You can put it out in front, hands to the heart or all the way up, and we're gonna breathe right here. Very nice. Let's let that down and then we'll do the other side. Standing on the right, we're gonna lift the left, get that locked. Hands to the heart or whatever you did with the arms, you can have them up as well. You can put the leg in the front if you prefer. We're gonna stay here. Standing tall, finding our visual out in front, staring at that with the eyes open. Excuse me, step it out. Thank you. We're gonna stand on the left foot. We're gonna lift the right leg. Left hand grabs the right knee, other hand on the hip. You could stay right here. You could reach back with the right hand. You could look back. You could take the left hand and grab the right big toe and extend the leg straight, standing tall, or just hold the knee with the hand on the hip. We're gonna breathe right here. Great, let that down, step it out. We're gonna stand on the right foot, lift the left leg up. Right hand grabs that knee, other hand on the hip or reaching back. Whatever you did on the other side, please, we'll do something similar to that. Excellent, let that down. Let's squat, feet about the distance of the hips. We're gonna come down and put the elbows into the legs, hands in prayer, lengthening up the back. This is the antidote to the chair. This is the antidote to the Western low back problem, which is caused by the chair and the couch and the car. We're gonna lengthen up, we're gonna breathe. If anyone wants to do crow or headstand, you can do that here. Those are all great poses. This does have other therapeutic qualities. We're gonna take several breaths here tonight. Great, let's come to hands and knees for some cat and cow. Hips over the knees, shoulders over the wrists. We let the belly drop down, looking up third eye. Arch the back on the out breath, looking at the legs or the navel. And move at your own pace with the breathing. You could, if you prefer on this, closing the eyes, it might be better on this movement to close the eyes. Good, back to center, look over the right shoulder, see the tail. And then over to the other side, see the tail. Good, and then back to center. Feel your right hand running through the right knee to the right foot. There's that line. We're going to step that left arch onto that line, reaching the right arm up for side arm balance. You can stay here with the knee down. If you prefer, you could step that right leg back and put the left foot on the top of the pile. You could also lift the left foot up to the sky. We're going to take a couple breaths here. The knee down makes it a lot less harsh on the wrist. Good, let's drop down to hands and knees again, and we're going to do the other side. So left line runs through the middle finger, knee, middle toe, right arch back on that line, right arm up. We're going to stay here, and you could stack the feet, you could open the legs. Great, back to hands and knees again. Step the right foot top of the mat with the arms straight up to the sky. You could put that right foot a little further forward if you like, so you feel the left top of the leg here stretching. We'll take a few breaths right here. Let's bring the arms right down on the inside, right hand right next to the right foot. Keep the knee pulling against the shoulder. You could walk the hands forward and attempt to put the elbows down. Either way, we breathe. Great, let's switch it. Left foot top, arms straight up again. Let the hips hang down. Great, down on the inside again. And you could walk the hands forward till the elbows on the ground next to the ankle there, even if it doesn't make it, but keep that leg pulling against the shoulder. Good, step back. One of my favorites, turn the right hand in to face the left. Feed the left arm through, lay down onto the shoulder, push the hand against the mat, getting that twist and rotation further. And you're welcome to come around the back, grabbing the leg. I like just to keep pushing against the mat. It's good for the back, at least mine. And back up. Let's switch. Left fingers turn in to face the right. We're going to feed the right arm through. We're going to push the hand against the mat. And if you want to come up around, you're welcome to, or just keep pushing. And back to hands and knees. We're going to make our way to pigeon, excuse me, stepping back, top of push up, tight, lower drop, up dog, down dog, Let's hold the right foot up over the back wall. You can bend that leg, opening up the hip, keep the armpit down. And throw that shin top of the mat, scoot the left leg a little further back, heart on the moon. Hands down, forearms down, head down. Let's breathe here. All right, hands top of the mat. Step that right leg back. You're welcome to shake it. Top of push-up again. We lower, drop, up dog, down dog. Left leg up, we'll hold here. Now you can bend that leg if you like, opening up the hip. And throw that shin top of the mat, scoot the right leg back, maybe look up. Hands down, forearms down. And we're gonna rest right here. Excellent. Hands down again. Let's step back one more time. Lower and drop. Up dog and down dog. Very nice. Let's sit down with the legs straddled out today. We're going to breathe in and reach up to the sky. We're going to breathe out and fold to the right. Then back up, breathing in, and then breathing out to the left, and over and over. Good. Touch the ceiling and bring the arms down. We're going to do Badakanasana, soles of the feet together, and bring those feet in pretty tight. Left hand grabs the small toes, right hand on top. We're going to sit up tall, shoulders back and down, top of the head up. You can butterfly the legs if you like. We'll stay here for a few breaths, maybe more. And let's put the elbows on the legs and fold the heart towards the big toes so we lengthen out a bit. And we're going to breathe here so you can keep those shoulder blades back and together. We're going to breathe. Good, back up, extend the legs all the way out in front of you. We're gonna reverse plank. So we're putting the hands way in the back, fingers pointing towards the feet, thumbs pointing towards the tail. Point the toes, lift the hips, look at the ceiling. Great, back down. We'll do our twist here. We're gonna bend the right leg, hug it in close. Left arm grabs that leg, right hand behind you, pull the shoulder back, gently look back. You could also bring the elbow outside of the leg if you like. And we're gonna breathe here. Excellent, unwind it, right leg out, left foot in. Keep those right toes pointing to the ceiling. Right arm grabs the left leg. Sit up tall, look at the wall, breathe in. Back to center, both legs bent. Bring the arms under the bent legs and roll back onto the tail. You could stay here. You can let go, lock the shoulders back. You could straighten the legs, bring your hands prayer in any different direction. We're going to stay here. This is 1 at 5. Excellent. Cross the legs, grab the shins, sit up tall. And up again. 2. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again, 3. Cross the legs, sit up tall. Up again, 4. Cross the legs, sit up tall. And one more time, up. Good, hug the knees in. Let's lie back. You can bring the forearms onto the shins and pull them down and bring the nose up to your knees. Great, and then feet down flat, feet on knees, 2 fists apart, longest finger almost touches the heel. We're gonna lift the hips. As you lift the hips, tuck one shoulder, then the other, intertwine the fingers, push the arms down. Just stay here. You're welcome to do Urdhva Dhanurasana. Let's take several breaths right here. Good, back down. We're gonna go upside down. You're welcome to skip it. You're welcome to go to the wall and put the feet up the wall. We're gonna do the full 5 breath on plow first. So we're gonna do that, kicking the feet up and over the head. Hands can be on the back or intertwine fingers with the arms down. Try to keep the legs straight. If your hands are not on the back, place them there now. Scoot the elbows in closer to the distance of the shoulders if they're not already, and lift the feet straight to the sky. And stay here. Heavy shoulders, heavy elbows. Great. Bend the legs, bring the knees down towards the ears. Grab the feet, lower yourself into dead bug. Knees in the armpits, soles of the feet up to the ceiling. You could stay still, you could rock around a little bit. Let's stay here with the head down and think about whether or not we have a belt or a rope or a strap or a t-shirt close by, because I want to do that last sequence that will be good for. Good, bring the knees into the chest, bring the nose up again. And then I'm going to grab my strap right back here. So we're going to be laying down flat. Once laying down, we're going to put the strap on the right foot with the right hand grabbing the strap, and then just lay down. You want your shoulder trying to be on the earth, and then cinch up on the strap as close as you can get to the foot with the shoulder down. If the strap's not nearby, just grab the back of the calf, but you can use pretty much anything around your foot. And let's take several breaths right here. And let that leg and hand fall out to the right as we reach out and look to the left. And back up, switch hands on the strap, and we'll come on over that hip coming up, and we look to the right. Up to center, both hands up towards the heel, nose towards the knee. Do your best to hold that left leg locked down. Excellent, let it all down. And let's switch. So the strap is now on the left foot up, left shoulder mostly down, close as you can get the hand up towards the foot, or even holding the back of the calf is fine. Unless you can grab the big toe with the peace finger with the shoulder almost down. Let that leg fall out to the left as you reach out and look to the right. Up to center, switch hands on the leg and over now to the right, the hip comes up. We look to the left, reaching out. Up to center again, both hands up the back of the leg. Stopping before you get to the heel. Hold that right leg down. Good, everything down. Knees up into the chest, arms out like a T. On an out breath, let the knees fall to the right as you look to the left. You can hold the knees down with the right hand. Good, back up to center, and then over to the other side, right arm out, left hand on the knees. Great, back to center, hug the knees into your chest, thank yourself for coming out, tell yourself you did a good job. And we're gonna lay down for a couple minutes. If your lower back is bothering you, keep the feet flat on the floor. You can let the knees fall together, or they can just point straight up to the ceiling. Those are all excellent. Otherwise, lay down flat, feet apart, hands away from the body. Let the shoulders relax. Let the breath return to normal. Sink into the floor. You're welcome to stay here as long as you like. We're going to move the fingers and toes. If we want to finish out together here, you can rotate at the wrists and the ankles. We're going to stretch the hands long over the top of the head, fingers to toes, length, core down, pull the core way down. Excellent. Bring the knees into the chest and roll yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And once sitting, we're going to bring the hands to the heart center and rub them together, making fire. And then like a big funnel all the way up into the sky. We're going to breathe in through the nose as much as we can get. We're going to breathe in more through the mouth. More if you can get it. Hold, tighten the core, tighten the floor, tighten the legs. And then let everything out. You're living your dream. Don't miss it. Namaste. Thank you for coming out tonight. It is danieloberberger.com. You can find links to my Venmo and PayPal right there. And let me stop this